werebeer here. So, yesterday I recorded episode 5, and in the end of it, I noticed that I didn't record my voice audio. Yeah. So, this video will have no voice over, but you will still see me, and the sound of the game will be there. So I cut the video for the most important parts. I let the most important main campaign quests and speeches of the characters in the video, so you can still enjoy it, but you won't hear my beautiful, lovely voice. Okay, we're out.
Hey guys, damage report says a bunch of data canisters from St. Grand's lab got spaced when we were attacked. They came down planet side, uploading the impact site.
That's not just data. That's his life's work. His dreams.
It's Nova research and a security risk.
We need to get those canisters back. No hard drive gets left behind.
The data canisters are hardwired with transponders that'll make them a whole lot easier to find. Reach the impact site. Searching for the target. Canister zeroed in. Gonna need the vertical thrusters to get up there. Grabbing the data.
Equinox data recovered. Manifest shows 6 canisters remaining.
St. Grand personal log. Subject, Zara LeMay.
What? There's gotta be a mistake. This isn't research.
Well, I don't know. Depends what you're researching.
Zara is a typical army brat. Hot-headed, defiant. She's also the best pilot to ever strap into a cockpit. Zara was top of her class at the academy, but had a rep. She's not afraid to say what she thinks, and she'll say it right to your face. The week before graduation, she quit. Zara formed a band and thrashed her way through every back alley club on every continent. Metal is her passion. But there was something missing. She was born to fly. I caught up to Zara at a show in Germany. I needed a second in command who would always speak her mind, no matter how bad it got. I pulled Zara out from behind the drums and put Razor behind the controls of the most advanced fighter this side of the galaxy. For her, flying and music both mean the same thing. Freedom.
There's a bunch of other stuff here too. Razor's academy transcript, her flight record, even a couple of set lists. Zara, he was proud of you.
He never told me that.
Razor, you okay?
Yeah. Just nice to hear his voice, you know?
I miss St. Grand too, but we need to find that research.
The next canister came down inside that abandoned settlement.
Transponders in that big building. You'll have to find a way inside.
The lights are on. They must still be getting power from somewhere.
It's gotta be geothermal. Unlimited energy drawn right from the planet itself.
To get that canister, I'm gonna have to pull the plug.
You think anybody's home?
Doesn't look like anybody's been here for a while. Whoa, a real alien ghost town?
Equinox data recovered. Manifest shows 5 canisters remaining.
St. Grand personal log. Subject, Hunter Haka.
All right. Let's hear what you have to say, old man.
Hunter comes from a long, proud line of Samoan warriors. He believed he was destined for a life on the battlefield, but war, as it always does, changed everything. Shot down over Pakistan, Hunter spent years in a Himalayan monastery putting his body and his soul back together. Hunter reflected on his life and didn't like what he saw. That's where I found Hunter and offered him a place on the Equinox. He was the only recruit who said no. Hunter is a warrior who knows he's fighting for the right reasons, but only because he's spent his life fighting for all the wrong ones. He's the backbone of this team. I envy his inner strength. Just not the path he took to find it.
You turned down a chance to join the Equinox? Why?
That's between me and St. Grand.
I can't believe he kept files on us.
Yeah, and what a way to find out. Getting a hit on another canister. Crashed into the top of that tower.
Well, let's take a look.
Hey, Judge, you're like a space firefly party in a suit, right? You ever get into an argument with yourself?
We are a collective consciousness. There is no me to argue with.
10,000 brains in there, and not one of them remembers anything about where you came from or what you are?
I am sorry, Shade. I do not understand what point you are trying to make.
Just, thinking out loud. That's all.
Quite the gap. You'll need to get that old turbine moving again if you want to make that jump.
St. Grand personal log. Subject, Callisto de Silva.
I don't know if I want to hear this.
But I do! Turn it up!
Callisto went from champion of the Russias, the street races, to top of the track, all before she turned 16. She's a legend to the favelas. There's a lot of pressure that comes with being a legend, and that pressure nearly cost Callisto everything. Everyone believed her racing career was over, but to Callisto, it was just a bump in the road. One more challenge to beat. I wanted that kind of resilience for my crew. I needed someone who would never, ever give up. Chase is faster now than before the accident. Stronger, too. Chase isn't broken. She's unbreakable.
Thanks, St. Grand.
This can't be all of them. I mean, you think we missed any?
Unbelievable. Does everyone in this crew have daddy issues?
Hey guys, think I found another one. But what's it doing all the way out there?
It's seriously cold in here.
Where are you hiding? Getting a return.
And a whole lot of flaming wreckage.
Outlaw. This little guy tried to take off with our canister.
Equinox data recovered. Manifest shows 3 canisters remaining.
St. Grand personal log. Subject, Levi McRae.
Score!
Am I the only one hoping we wouldn't find this canister?
Levi has millions of followers online, and he's earned every single one. When he climbs a peak, when he goes somewhere no one else can, he shares his experience. Levi's gift is showing us how he sees the world, and he does it fearlessly. Levi is also an entitled little brat who snuck aboard my ship. He's oblivious to basic social cues. His obsession with selfies is a textbook case of compulsive narcissism. But little did I suspect that Levi would be one of the best things to happen to our crew. The Equinox wouldn't feel complete without him.
I'm totally gonna post just the first and last parts of that.
I know what these files mean to everyone, but we're still no closer to the research.
Anyone have an idea who our wannabe thief is?
I think I know how to find the rest of the canisters. Scan that wreck. That engine's got Medusa-class upgrades. Only one gang on Karik can afford those.
You've run into them before?
We had a few deals in the past. They didn't all go so well. Putting their hideout on the map. Why, thank you, Shade. Oh, you're so welcome, guys.
Looks like nobody's home.
They're probably out finding a buyer. All these guys cared about was money.
Wow, how did you possibly get along?
Equinox data recovered. Manifest shows 2 canisters remaining.
St. Grand personal log. Subject, Zevram Va. Rumors say that Zevram was born into a society that values conformity. unquestioning obedience to authority, a respect for law and order. Let's just say it didn't work out. Zephram is a natural-born pirate and a thief. Before long, she had her own crew, her own ship, and a new name, Shade. But Shade's ambition was her downfall. She ripped off a large shipment of Electrum. It was the biggest heist this side of the Pleiades. But she'd bitten off more than she could chew. When I found Shade, she was still leading a life of crime. She made it clear that now she works alone. I suspect that behind all that anger and cynicism, Shade is hiding her deepest secret. She doesn't want anyone to find out that she has a good heart.
Shade, is that true?
That can't be. I have no heart.
Oh, okay.
Turbo vampires, protect the vault!
I can't believe you still have that stupid name.
Turbo vampires is a cool name. Wait, Shay? Thought we left you to rot on Haven.
Oh, you did. And FYI, you never forget your first betrayal. Oh yeah. Better than therapy.
He left us a present, a ship conduit. Just the kind of thing you need to open a vault.
Special delivery. We just got a big Electrum haul from our prospector pals.
Those wires have to lead somewhere.
Looks like you've rerouted power back to one of those doors. Take a look and see what's inside. So Shade, or should I say Zevram? Is it okay if I call you Zev?
Is it okay if I throw you out the airlock?
You're always welcome to try, Zev. Wow, these guys are paranoid.
Right. That's my bad. I might have stolen all their stuff back in the day. Twice.
Do you rob everyone you come across?
They robbed me first. What? Don't trust me?
Not one bit.
Good. You're learning.
And another ship. Great. Two doors, two conduits. I think you're on the right track. These guys had a lot of spare time.
Huh. The vampires have done well for themselves.
Equinox data recovered. Manifest shows 1 canister remaining.
St. Grand personal log. Subject, Judge. Years ago, in what seems like another life, I was doing research in the Antarctic. One night, a star fell from the heavens. It was a chunk of raw electrum, and inside, a truly alien species. Thousands of individual creatures existing as a single collective, and they were dying. I built them a protective suit and gave them a name. Judge. Judge couldn't remember anything about where he came from, or even what he was. but he helped me unlock one of the greatest mysteries of the universe, the power of Nova. With Nova, I built the first Equinox program and began the search for Judge's homeworld. On my second expedition, I made contact with a Bion scientist named Dr. Hespera Thorne. She told me things about Judge's species, known as the Swarm, that I couldn't believe. Or maybe I just didn't want to. She asked me to help her finish her research. I said no, but I almost didn't. I have to admit that after meeting Hespera, I've never looked at Judge the same way. Last I heard, she was already in the Atlas system, on the world of Vilus. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
And anyone else find it weird that St. Grant never talked about her? Judge, did you meet Dr. Thorne?
I met Dr. Thorne on one occasion 12 years ago. I was not aware that they had collaborated on any research.
Oh. And the plot thickens.
Guys, the manifest says there's still one canister missing. Keep your eyes peeled. It's out there somewhere.
Okay, Equinox, we're done here.
Enemy analysis complete. Cold weaponry strongly recommended.
Got eyes on the Cyclops.
Oh my. That's no Cyclops. I've never seen anything like it. Those Nova crystals on its back look remarkably hot. You may need to cool it down to have an effect.
Nice going. That ore processor's gonna be tucked inside the ruins somewhere. So, you're gonna need to find a way inside.
May be more easily dislodged if targeted with heat weaponry.
All right now. The goods should be somewhere inside.
Tight corners. Need to be careful. I got it.
Careful now. Those processors were built to last, but they're heavier than a skitter tusk. You might have a touch of trouble taking flight. Yeah, that's the ticket. Time to upgrade this whole rust bucket. Now ain't that a pretty sight? Soon you and me are gonna be up to our eyeballs in Electrum.
Attention. We now have enough Electrum to analyze the artifact. You can launch the Equinox upgrade from your onboard computer.
Just point me where I need to go.
We have learned much, but the Wardens still guard many secrets. We may find some answers inside another spire.
Warden artifact analysis commencing.
This will take time. When you are ready, return to the Equinox. We will review the analysis then.
This may be an opportune time to investigate those other Warden spires.
It's not a bad idea. Those mods could definitely help in the fights to come.
Spire appears to be a type of anchor that holds Haven in place. Oh my. There's a shattered planet here in Atlas. Perhaps something went wrong with its anchor.
Welcome back. The analysis is complete. Using St. Grand's artifact, we can now translate Warden encryptions, giving us access to the Legion's communication network.
That's amazing. Have we picked anything up?
We intercepted a repeating transmission, streaming the video to your onboard computer now.
My children, my believers, the Wardens have bestowed us with another gift. A storm will cover Senatus as the Prime reawakens.
Dude, what the heck was that?
That mask. The guys that took St. Grand, they were wearing those masks. Sage, send this to Eli. That has to be Grax.
No. No way. You don't know what you're saying.
Grax or otherwise, this video confirms it. This fellow is controlling the Legion. And he just released another on Senatus.
Then we need to head there immediately.
Roger that.
Ah, I do have a colleague on Senatus. Perhaps she's seen something.
Put her through.
Now, where did I put her code? Ah, there we are. Dr. Wilder, are you there? Fern, pick up.
Carl? Look, I'm evacuating the workshop. I'll have to call you later.
Then you've seen the Prime. Fascinating, isn't it?
No, I mean, yes. But Carl, the Prime, it's planting extractors. The Warden harvest is starting again.
No, it can't be.
I know, it sounds insane, but I know what I saw. The Legion, they'll overrun all of Senatus.
The whole planet? Impossible.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Hold on, we're coming to help.
I'm here. Doctor, can you tell me where the Prime is?
The Prime? I don't know. It was moving so fast.
There's got to be a way of tracking it down. Is there anything else you can tell us?
No, Wait. I don't know if it'll work, but the extractor it planted. You need to go there.
Consider it done.
Carl, what's happening? Who are these people?
Hashtag Starlink, yo!
They're trustworthy. I'll explain later. For now, what can they do to help?
Oh, well, when the Prime Legion plants extractors, my theory is they maintain a connection. So if you can sever those connections, the Prime should react, giving you its location.
Execute the extractors, then we find the Prime. Got it.
Partial scan complete. Scan more specimens to complete the DNA profile.
Help! I'm under attack! Help!
Yes! Man, it's getting cold.
We'll take it from here. No one's taking this dry dock back from us.
Have a gander around the site before you fly off. Never know what you might find.
Oh, that was close. Much obliged, pal. I would have been toast without you. To anyone receiving this, I'm stranded. Help me! Much appreciated, pal. Thought I was a goner for sure. Help! Help! Anyone! Oops! Did I get you? I'm coming for you, mutt brat! Oh, that was close. Much obliged, pal. I would have been toast without you.
Those losers won't be back anytime soon. Good work.
One down! Whoa, bumpy ride. What's happening?
The extractor emits electrical pollution. Your flight engines may not work.
Perfect. That'll do it. Yeah, rocked it!
That's amazing. I'm picking up a signal, but it's faint. Wait. There's another extractor.
The Prime planted another? So soon?
It's okay. I got it covered.
So where did you say you were from? You can destroy extractors, but you're no outlaws.
A planet called Dirt.
Well, Earth, but close.
More importantly, their flagship has a Nova drive.
Really? Oh, I'd love to study it.
Oh, dude, you should come with us. Look, we're out of beds, but you can just do what I do and sleep in Hunter's ship.
You what?
Maybe later. Have you found the second extractor?
Almost there.
condensers are under attack. Someone's trying to take my electrum.
Turn it up. Target destroyed.
The hopper's still standing. Thanks.
Another one down. How we doing?
The Prime just planted another extractor. If you can destroy it, I think that should work. But you need to hurry. These extractors, they're doing so much damage. I don't know if Sonatus will ever recover. Ugh, it makes me so mad. This planet is gorgeous. How could... Ugh, Grax is gonna pay for what he's done. Is it true? Is someone really controlling the Legion?
I'm afraid so. Somehow this Grax character has access to Warden technology.
And he's using it to regrow the Legion? How would he even acquire the Nova to do it?
He took our ship's core. That be enough?
Perhaps. I would need to take a look inside the Prime to know more.
So, what's St. Grand got to do with it? And Grax didn't even ask for a ransom. You know, in TV, they're always asking for a ransom, right? Oh, what if he doesn't have our phone number?
Guess we'll ask him when we find him.
Partial scan complete. Scan more specimens to complete the DNA profile. DNA profile complete. Fauna identified.
Wow, look at that thing. It's called a chime jay. Apparently, its feathers are made of a material almost like glass.
Ready to rock.
Reminder, corrupted Nova samples like this are a valuable resource. It will fetch a high price at any outpost. Starlink database updated.
Target eliminated. That's 3 now, guys. What's the latest?
Yes! I knew it would work. Now, let me see. Prime is... There! Quickly, before it plants more.
Copy that. On my way. The waypoint's moving.
The Prime is fast for its size. You'll have to hurry.
Form of electrical energy nearby. Proximity alert. Outlaw fortifications detected.
Got eyes on a real big Legion type.
That's it. Look how it moves.
Take care, Razor. We haven't faced anything like this before. Link your best equipment. You can't hold back.
Warning. Legion reinforcements incoming. Be advised. Reactor located nearby. Location of additional Legion units may be gained by defeating it.
Target destroyed.
When its armor opens, that's your chance to strike. Get in front of it.
Warning. Legion reinforcements incoming.
You've damaged it. I think it's trying to escape. We don't want to lose track of it. You'd better follow.
I'm taking fire! Somebody help!
Normal weaponry is ineffective against target shield. Reflect turret projectiles with your active shield to lower its defenses.
Underside looks exposed. Quick, shoot the midsection.
The Prime has called for reinforcements.
Stop attacking me!
Not a moment too soon.
Whoa, nice one! Incredible. Carl, the Legion. They're shutting down.
What? What do you mean?
They're dormant. The Prime draws energy from each of its extractors. What if destroying the Prime left that energy with nowhere to go? This could be the answer to stopping the Legion once and for all. The Prime must have a Nova Core. Can you bring it to me?
Our expedition allies have delivered a shipment of enhancements.
One down! Great. I can't wait to study this. I just need to make a few arrangements and I'll meet you back at the... what do you call your ship again?
The Equinox. So, you're joining us.
Of course. Don't you feel it? Everything that's going on, it's just the beginning, and you're at the heart of it. Besides, I can't let Carl have all the fun. Oh, and if your ship needs a tune-up, the workshop is at your disposal. Using the natural defenses of Atlas's various life forms, We've developed some very unique mods. You should take a look.
Thank you. Razor, return to the Equinox when you're ready.